Hello everybody and welcome back to Farming Simulator 2022. We are starting a new farm. It's been a while since I played the game, and I had to start off with a new farm. So we're going to start off with a new John Deere farm. I love John Deere equipment. Have a John Deere zero turn. Obviously I'm not a farmer, but I do love this game. Do have a lot of fun with it. Graphics are amazing, and we're about to get into it. Start up this new farm. Let you guys check out some of the equipment that I have. So I have the John Deere right here, the 8R. And then we got the John Deere harvester right there. Got the Gaming for Life license plate on it. We got a Ram over here. Got to have the Ram Cummins, baby. And then we got another John Deere right here. And then got the 7R right there. And then we got our header right there. And this field right here. So this is my house over here. Got a beautiful house. Probably going to do a lot more work to it. Uncle Trevor, what up, brother? Waffles, Sergeant George Isaac, Tom, we got IDK, Mr. Pickle, Jensen, Cole, shout out to you. So this is my house right here. Let you guys see the inside right here. It looks like the weather is shitty. That's Ohio weather right there, guys. If you ever want to know what the weather looks like in Ohio, there you go. That's exactly it. But let's go ahead. This house is beautiful. I absolutely love it. But we're gonna get out here. We're gonna create a new field. So we gotta create a new field so I can start making some money, because I am in debt. I owe the banks a lot of money. And this is probably the same for every single farmer out there. They owe the banks a lot of money. So let's get out here. Let's get to work. We gotta get this stuff started. I got my chickens over here. I got a little chicken coop or whatever you want to call it over here. I got some feed for them, which they eat off of wheat. Got a couple roosters in here so they get nasty. But yeah, I got my little barn right here. Got some grass growing through there. I'm gonna have to take care of that. Got my little workshop here to take care of my equipment. I'm not too sure why I still have this. I need to get rid of that. I need to sell that. I do not need that. Most of my equipment's gonna be the green and yellow. We also have our silos over here, and we have our John Deere trailer. So let's go and start making a field. Let's go and get in our tractor, and I gotta start by making a field. And I don't know how I'm going to start this field and where I'm going to start it at. And I think I'm just going to start it this way. So I'll probably reset myself up. So let's go and set this up. I own like 3 fields, but this is going to be my main field. That's going to be right in front of my house. So let's go ahead and do this. He said, like the UK. So I'm going to go ahead and turn right here. Just like so. All right. Let's go ahead and lower that down. I believe I is the one that creates fields. Or is it T? All right, give me 1 second. Turn my HUD back on. So I'm going to turn our HUD on so I can make sure that I create the field. In 1 second, then we're going to start creating this field right here. I think I'm going to make it an all wheat field, because we really do not have the header for corn right now, but corn does make the most money. So I should actually make it a corn field. Where's it at? Right here. On. There we go. Alright, live plow, allow create field. So it's Y. Alright, perfect. So now we could go back and turn the HUD off. I really don't like my HUD on. I like it to be off so you can just see what's going on. So I'm going to turn that off. Off. Squiggly line, and let's go and create this field. I'm gonna try to keep it as straight as possible. A little bit harder with this. There we go. So we're creating a new field right now. It's gonna look good, but I'm gonna have to create a couple lines before I go that way, just so I can have some turnaround room. If you get crops where do you sell them at. So there's a selling point for each. I mean, for all crops, right? Like you will be able to go into town and then be able to sell your, you know, what you harvest. Let's see if it gets a little laggy in here. There we go. So we got our line going for us. Play Dev with a $25 super chat. Donating this maybe help you somehow. Just wondering, could you do a video tell me how you made your Quant V graphics look so really nice? I tried to laugh aloud but could not get it to work. So I downloaded Quant V. I do have a tutorial to show you how to install Quant V. But I downloaded Quant V, and then I also got a custom shader that was made for me by a friend. Let's go ahead and lift that up. We're gonna go ahead and back up. So I had a custom shader that was made by a friend that sent it over to me. He doesn't want me to release his file that he sent to me because obviously it's private. So I'll be, you know, someone sent me a shader like that, I'll be make sure I don't give out their stuff. But the shader that he gave me is absolutely amazing. And plus I also have my game settings to the max. So I also play in 4K, but I have my game streaming in 2K because YouTube really doesn't allow you to stream in 4K. I mean, I haven't been able to. I don't know if there's like a way to be able to, but I have not been able to stream in 4K. Most people, when you see their videos, like when you're watching their stuff and it's in 4K, it's because they recorded it and then they uploaded it in 4K. Iconic, what's up, brother? But thank you so much for it's $26.59 super chat. Thank you so much, brother. But yeah, I do have a tutorial to show you how to install Quant V. It's a free version of Quant V, and it's definitely amazing. It makes my game look amazing. I love it. That's why he asked. Yeah. So yeah, just max out your graphics, put it in 4K. And then also go to the, all right, so we're gonna make a straight line right here. So also go to press F5 when you're inside the game, go to graphics and turn on eye candy. I believe that's what it's called, and it makes the game look that much better too. Yes, Quant V is free. I don't really like Natural Vision Evolved. I like Quant V the best. Natural Vision Evolved makes the skies look weird and all kinds of stuff. This is going to be a big field. It's going to be a massive field. Because I have plenty of room to keep going. I think it goes up to this road up here. Or a path that goes through. So I'm going to try to keep this flowing. A lot of people had problems with EMB. Where you would try to start it and it would make it where you were not able to start it through Rockstar. So I'm going to put this right next to this tree so my harvester will be able to fit through here. Might have to end up cutting that tree out. Oh my god, this is going to be a massive field. It's a little laggy when I look back. And we're taking this all the way to this road up here. Hey, thank you all for coming by. Thank you for the super chat, Play Dev. I really do appreciate it. Looks like Waffles will help you out with some EMB. I'll cut all the way across here. LSPDFR always recommends, like when they come out with an update, to reinstall everything. So, I mean, it's always good to reinstall everything just to keep your game fresh and up to date and anything that's outdated fixed. But God, I know that is a pain in the butt to do it. It definitely is a pain in the butt to do that. To take everything out that you put in and work so hard to put in and just delete it and start over every single time there's an update is just too much. I wonder if I hire a worker? Nope. It won't let me hire a worker to create a field, so I got to do this all myself. FS19, I used to play FS19 all the time. I used to play FS22 a lot too. I stopped playing it as much. Started playing more GTA 5, but I played American Truck Simulator yesterday and felt like I should get in here and play some FS22. Have a little bit of fun with it. Haven't played in a while. Figured since we're gonna get in here, might as well start a new farm instead of working on the last farm that we were on. It's gonna take us a while to actually get this field done. This will probably be most of our day is just creating a field. Wish I had one that was bigger. Oh, you found me playing FS19? Yeah, I used to play it all the time. All the time. Alright, so we made 2 lines right here to make it easier for when we make our turn. But it's still gonna look a little bit crazy. Go, let's get back online. Oh, come on. Come on, baby. I wonder if I move over to my John Deere 8R, if that will make it go a little bit faster. Has a bigger engine in it. I mean, we got this field going for us though. Shouldn't take too much longer. Shouldn't take too much longer. My dog's barking at nothing. Oh, it's gonna take it's gonna take a while, to be honest. I'm probably gonna stop off on this, check on my other field. I'm not too sure if I have my other fields are ready for harvesting. I believe they are. So let me hop off right here and let's go and check on our other field. And that's what it looks like right there. We're plowing the field and then basically we're gonna go ahead and put seed down. Then we'll have us a big old field right here. Let me see if my let me hop in my Ram. I'm gonna drive over here real fast just to check on my other field. I'm gonna make this a little field right here too. Alright, so I need to get something planted over here for this field. So let's go back. We're gonna have to grab our John Deere, go in town and grab our seeder. Making a football field and running track? No, Kinga J Squad. What I'm doing is I'm creating an entire field for the front of where my house is, and this is going to be one big field. But right now I need a plant on my other field, so I'm continuously making money. So I'm gonna take this one right here. We're gonna have to go grab our cedar real fast. I believe that I have it most of the way full. I'm not too sure because I was trying to fill it up before I started the stream because I didn't want to board you guys. So I believe this map is called Reese Field or something like that. My John Deere Cedar is over here. Let's see how full it is. I might have to put some more seed in it because it's definitely going to go fast. How full is it? Damn it. I have to turn HUD back on. Might just leave HUD on. Oh no, there's not enough. All right. There's definitely not enough, so we need to put some more seed in here. Start up, baby. Gotta use the good old forklift. Lower the forks down a little bit more. Alright, so we're probably gonna have to buy a lot of seed. This thing holds a lot. You can see the seed going on in there. Perfect. Let's grab this from the side. For their game graphics, I think the graphics look really good on this game, especially compared to FS19. I'm sure FS23 will be that much better. A public server? I don't know if you got to pay for public servers or how it works for Farming Simulator. I think I'm gonna do something public with Farming Simulator or American Truck Simulator. Just want to fill it up before I get it over there. There we go. Let's create a public server. I guess I could try. The hardest part is everyone having the same mods that I have. And the thing is, I've been modding this game since it came out, and I really don't know what mods I have. And I really don't play this game without mods. Is it full? I think it's full. Let's go Drop this down for safety. You can also just upload all mods. That's the thing, I don't know how many, what mods I have. I have all the mods, but you have to have all the mods compatible with the person that's playing the game. Just like American Truck Simulator. Alright, let's get this over here. Let's start. How do I consider close cover? There we go. Because I remember I tried to create a server and have friends join, but it said that they needed the all the mods that I have, and I was not able to find all the mods that I have because I have tons of them. Unless it's changed. I press the download button. We tried that before. The mods, because I get my mods from Mod Hub, and we tried that, and it was not allowing us to do it. This field is weird. This field looks like it's going to be a problem for a helper. Let me see if I get him on this straight line. This thing's a beast. This thing has... It's going to take too long to seed this field. Get this thing lined up so I'm not wasting any seed. Yeah, it was making it where people weren't able to get in because it wasn't giving a download link for the mods that I have. Ridge marker, fence leader. All right, there we go. So we're putting wheat down right here. We're literally right on the edge too, so perfect. Let me hop over to my other John Deere. Let's continue. Let's continue getting this done. I wish I could hire a worker to do this. Oh, he is gonna do it now since I closed it in. Let's go. Hopefully it follows my lines. It actually saved me some money doing this myself, so I'm gonna do it myself. Let's go ahead and turn the HUD off. Perfect. Ray, what up, brother? Appreciate you coming by, man. This field's gonna take forever to get done, but it's gonna be one of my biggest fields. This is like the best plow that I could find for John Deere. And bumpy. We'll basically start doing the circle first So we're lined up with these lines, and then we'll go back and forth, going straight lines. One thing about this game is I can actually just sit back, plow a field, seed a field, and talk to chat. That's what I love about the simulator games. Missed a piece. Make sure I get everything. Wants to get everything. Don't want no patches. There we go. Might end up getting dark here soon, so we'll still do it through the dark. I don't even care. Gotta get this field going. It's gonna be my money maker right here. I don't know. I might turn this into corn. It's such a big field, and it'll be so much corn to make me so much money. My other fields will be wheat for now. Corners will be the hardest. There we go. Let's line back up. Perfect. I can't really hire too much workers, because if I do, it's going to end up costing me a lot of money. And I really don't have that much money to play around with, because a few of my vehicles I lease, and then I also have like $300,000 I owe the bank. So I gotta be careful with what I'm doing. Don't want to go bankrupt. Check on our other equipment. All right, so this is, how many fields do I got? I got, I believe 3 fields. Yep. So I own all this land, and these 2 fields are already plowed. So the next one I got to move to is number 2. And you can see how I'm creating a field right here. That's awesome. That is awesome right there. Make sure he does this right. Yeah, I'll probably play FS22 here in a little bit. Let me make sure that they're gonna do this right. Is gonna go in there right? Lift it up. Let's see what this worker does. Sometimes the workers are not the best. Like EMS on FS22. You're gonna get that corner? Oh no, you're gonna mess it up. Alright. Take this back. There we go. Alright, worker for this. Let's go back over to this one. Let's go and lower this down. Nope. Turn it on. I knew this worker was going to have a problem with the way this field is made. So I'll do this one myself. What's up, Kevin? Got David Brown in the house. What up, David? Being an EMT after I get out of school, 1 year left. Well, congrats, man. Are you still in high school or are you in college? Because isn't it like 4 years in college for the to get your degree for medical? I know my sister is going to college. She's gonna go for nurse's aid. I hate it when it misses just a small section. '11th grade, nice. There's a billion fish in the sea. Alright, right, Saucy. I mean, you're not lying. A little bit over to the right. There we go. Alright, so this field should be done in no time. It should be starting to grow. Definitely, David. Just don't drive like the EMT in LSPDFR. Damn crows. Get out of here. I'm gonna hire this worker back and check on my other guy. See? And this is why you gotta check on the other worker you hired, because they're over here plowing the damn field again. And we've already plowed, wasting money. I think I gotta like keep going back and forth with the workers just to make sure they're doing their stuff right. Let's see if I turn this over to a higher worker, they'll keep doing what I need them to do. Perfect. Keep doing your thing. Let's tab over to the next guy. Let's get it. This farm is coming together. Military police when you turn 17. Nice, Kevin. That is what's up. Be a good old MP. I'll tell you what, I'm just going to inform you, MPs do not get that much love. Base military police do not get a lot of love. Probably one of the most mistreated police officers out there. Gotta go back. Back. And the reason why I say that is because military police, you're on base with you're on base, whether you're in the United States or, you know, just say base in a different country, and you're to discipline people that are in the military that you know feel like they can get away with anything because obviously they're fighting for our country. So my brothers told me all about it. He was in the Marines. Both of my brothers were in the Marines, and they all informed me that military police is one of the ones that get mistreated a lot. But I mean, probably really no difference between military and civilians. So police that deal with civilians compared to military police that deal with the military. The only big difference is, to be honest, between military police and actual police is, you know, actual police, they deal with a lot of civilians and everything. But when you're military police, you're literally dealing with nothing but train killers. Your entire time, you're dealing with nothing but train killers. Now, obviously, you'll have, you know, the front gate military police that deal with civilians that come see their family and everything. But most of the time you're dealing with trained killers that, you know, they get drunk and everything and act stupid, and usually when you're drunk and like that, you can easily hurt someone. I mean, it's not going to make a difference because when you're military police, you still have to go through basic training, so you still go through the same training that everyone else went through, but yeah, you're dealing with nothing but trained killers. But there is another thing, is that a lot of military, if they want to stay out of the brig and not go to jail or, you know, dealing with the brig, they have commanding officers that they know will be on their butt if they mess up. So a lot of them, you know, mind their P's and Q's. But I remember my brother telling me, he was just talking about how the military police are, they're not they're not the most liked people on base. But I think it's cool. I think it's awesome. I think you should definitely go be military police. It's a, you know, a good way to learn and get ready for if you want to be a police officer in IRL. Or not IRL, but in the for civilians outside of base. We're going to move on to the next field. That field is planted. So I'm just going to stick with wheat on these two fields. The next field's going to be, we're definitely going to move to corn on the big field. Oh, I got to go check on that guy. Let's hurry up and hire this worker to take care of this field. Then I got to go check on my other worker because I'm sure they're doing something stupid. Let's make sure everything's lined up. Perfect. Let's check on our other worker. I'm sure. Yep. Told you. Doing something stupid. Wasting my money. So why are you plowing the same thing that's already been plowed? I don't get it. Why are you doing this? That's a no. Wasting my soil. I swear, dude. You ain't lying. Wasting my money, man. Sitting here over here trying to get them to plow a field, and Can't even do that correctly. We're gonna have to plow this damn field all by ourselves. This is a big field too. Now for the seeder, it won't take long to seed this field. But for me to plow this field, it's taking forever. We've been, what, 40 minutes into it. We got one field seeded. We have another field getting seeded right now, and we're still trying to plow this field. So this is going to take forever. I have another plow, so I might be able to get another worker once we're done seeding that to see if they'll plow that side of the field, try to get it all done at once. I don't know if that plow over there will be faster. I'm going to go check that plow out once we get down here. LSP4 crashes. Just reload all plugins and then force duty again. I can't believe we're already 40 minutes into it. Like, it has not felt like 20 minutes or 40 minutes. It's felt like maybe 15, 20 minutes I've been streaming. I'm gonna go check out this other plow, see if it's gonna be a lot easier on me. So in chat, you guys let me know what's your favorite brand as in equipment that you like to use. I like John Deere. Do you guys like Case equipment? I mean, what New Holland? What is your guys' favorite equipment? Sundays are rigged. Yeah, they definitely are. I'll tell you what's really rigged is when my alarm clock goes off for me to go to work, I always set it for like 15 minutes before I have to really wake up. So I'll sit there and hit snooze, and I swear it's like 10 seconds later, it's 5 minutes past. But it feels like it was 10 seconds. I'm gonna put this over here. I got another plow right here. I'm gonna see if this will work better. It's actually bigger. I don't know if my piece of equipment will be able to handle it. Oh yeah, let's go ahead and make that turn. Let's go and pull this one out. Make it a little bit faster for me. I don't know if my smaller John Deere right here will be able to handle this. Should be able to. Oh yeah, this thing's a lot wider. I should have used this from the start. I mean, it could be all kinds of things that cause your game to crash, bud. There's no real way to tell you what's causing it to crash. There's people out there that know how to read codes and stuff like that. Like your logs, your crash logs. I really don't know how to read crash logs. This is actually not the right plow for this. I should have known that. I should have seen it. This is actually what you're supposed to use to smooth it out. Damn it. I could have sworn this was one of the plows, though. Alright, we're stuck with that smaller plow. I could have sworn this was one, but this is actually the one to smooth the dirt out before you, I forget what they call it. Put that right there. Let's go and grab our plow. It's going to take forever. That's a cultivator, yeah. That's what the word. Thank you, Robert. Let me grab my plow. I don't know why I thought that was a plow. I should have known because it didn't have the disc in the, like this one has right here. And then you can see the the actual where it plows down into the dirt right there. John Deere, play dev, you like John Deere too? Let's get back to plowing. Lord have mercy. It's gonna take forever. This is just why I couldn't be a farmer. It's too much time. Way too much time. I mean, oh shit. Back up. There we go. I mean, I guess if I owned my own land and all I did is be a farmer, I think this would be awesome. Like, as a job, to be on your own land, making money, working, you know. If I was in this tractor right here, IRL, and this is my land, and I was working on my land, I'd be just straight blaring music out of my tractor. Just jamming out. I'd have a little screen over here to watch some YouTube or watch a movie if I had to. Turn the music off, watch a movie, and just be hanging out. Let me go check with my other guy. How you doing over here? All right, so second field is almost done seeding. Might buy another plow so I can finish up on this. But for real, to be honest, I would literally be, this would be me in the tractor like, yeah, just get in it. Oh yeah, oh yeah. You listen to some Toby Keith, or, you know, some old school stuff. Some old school stuff. All my exes live in Texas. And Texas is a place. Tennessee Highway Patrol. I'll try to do that here soon, to be honest, because I did see the Tennessee Highway Patrol pack, and I know where to get the uniforms from. Obviously, Trooper Charles. This plow is so small, but the other ones, I like this plow more than the other ones because this plow is actually more simpler than the other plows, because the other plows are at an angle and it's kind of annoying. Right there. I'm turn around. I hate trees at the end of my property. It makes it really, really hard to bust a U-turn. Get this lined up. Lower it down. Come on, baby. A bit more to the right. More to the right. There you go. There we go. Trying to make it where, you know, I may be a little bit over on that side where we already plowed, but I don't want to, you know, create any patches. Oh, this field's gonna take forever, guys. I mean, this is literally what it looks like from the air. He still had to plow all that. Now this one's fully seeded. This one's halfway seeded. So it's all coming together. It works, Ghost? That's good, man. That is good. It's good to hear, brother. Love it when people say their game's working. The worst noise is when LSPFR makes that noise when it's crashing. It's like, come on. And I'm a very picky YouTuber. I don't know if you guys ever noticed this about me, but I am a very picky YouTuber. If my game, you know, if I'm 20, 30 minutes into it and my game crashes and it makes it where I have to end the stream, I most likely will delete the stream. I'm very picky. And most of the time I try to stream for at least an hour, hour and a half. before I end my stream. So I'll try my hardest to make sure that stuff doesn't crash, so I don't put too much stuff inside my game. Ooh, got a little laggy right there. So like the other day I was playing, or yesterday, it was yesterday, right? Yeah, it was yesterday. Early in the morning I played Sandy Shores PD, and I mean I got a half an hour stream out of it, but my game ended up crashing like 25 minutes into the stream. And when it crashes, I have Grammar Police that makes that sound in the background, the radio sound that makes it sound staticky in my mic. So I mean I finished up my stream, but I still deleted the stream. Yeah, Kevin. For real, man. How you gonna crash when I'm in the middle of shooting someone? That's horrible. Alright, this one is almost done. I think he has like maybe 2-3 more runs. Should be done. Yeah, Vince, I'm plowing right now. I'm making me a whole new field. So I'm doing this whole field right here. So this is where my farmhouse is. And this is where I'm creating a new field. This is going to be a corn field. Both of these are wheat. I'm going to have to get a new header for corn. But yeah, I'm creating a whole new field to make me a lot more money. Make sure I'm getting this one right here. Yes, perfect. I'll probably have to swoop around this tree so I can make a correct turn. Let's get right up on it. Strain it out, strain it out. There we go, strain it out, strain it out. Come on, baby. Work with me. There we go. There we go. Just opening that fire on you. Yeah, this field's gonna take forever. I got my other guy over there. He should be done soon. I'll probably buy another plow. See if I get him on the other side. Because I really don't want to plant the corn until I have this whole field done, because I don't want half of it being done and then the other half taking a while to be done. So I'm going to try to plant the seed all at the same time. Make it go slow, make it go faster. Down to the woods and out to the pasture. As long as you're with me, it really don't matter. The lizard, subsawyer, you get it, 9.6. So runs the plow, it's cheap, like 19K. Robert, I've been trying to stick with all John Deere equipment. So I mean, there is other equipment out there that's, you know, bigger and faster. It just is not John Deere equipment. So I'm trying to stick my whole farm to John Deere. Like, I have a wagon over there that I'm gonna have to sell. I do appreciate it. This is like the biggest plow that I can find for John Deere. Unless it is John Deere. No, you said it's a Lizard one. I do appreciate it though. Yeah, I want to keep everything the same equipment, which basically all farmers do. I don't think I've ever seen a farmer out there that has a bunch of different equipment. And I live in Ohio, so I mean, I'm in the city. I live in Columbus, but for the most part, on the suburbs, most people in Ohio, most farmers that I see, use John Deere equipment. It's the most expensive equipment, but I mean, obviously, you see a lot of guys that have case equipment, but it's mostly John Deere. And they got them big old tractors with the tracks on it. Me, I'm too broke to get a tractor with tracks on it right now. How's he looking over there? Where's he at? Is he done? Is he stuck? Switch over. Oh, he's good. It's coming together. Oh, yeah. I'd really love to get this field plowed before I end the stream. Which it looks like we're going on an hour right now, and we're not even halfway done. Alexis, shout out to our sponsor, Alexis. It's out here getting some farming done. Wobble said 8-hour stream. Here we come. I don't think I could do 8 hours farming. I don't think I could do it. Where's that tree at? Ooh, there's that tree. Found it. $24 hours on 100K. I mean, if I could do it, I'd do it. But the thing about 24 hours is I work, so I have an actual job. So it's hard for me to do 24 hours. I mean, I could do it on the weekend, but even then, if I did it Saturday, I could, my whole day Sunday, I'll be sleeping. I don't know what that noise was. I wonder if he's done over there. I think he is. For some reason I can't hire this worker to do this. Keeps lifting the plow and trying to go. Friday night until Sunday morning? Yeah. I don't know what game I would be able to play. Like, I mean, I guess Farming Simulator, but 24 hours of this game is... Ooh, that would be rough. That would be rough. Sometimes I don't know how Streamers do 24-hour streams. Yeah, that tree was right in front of me. A game where everyone could join. I mean, yeah, I guess create a server, like a public server for farming. A mixture of all games. I guess I could. I know GTA 5 LSPDFR ended up crashing on me within an hour. Just to earn money. I mean, I get it, but God. That's 24 hours. That's rough. That is a rough. Is it? You're sitting in a chair the whole entire time. I mean, obviously I could stand up, but it'd be rough. Clean gaming, what up, brother? Or ATS? Yeah, I mean, I could go all over ATS. I just have to buy. I could get that mod where I can get all the states. And just, I mean, you even got Mexico and Canada and everything for American Truck Simulator. I just have to buy all the DLC, which is the only one that I'm missing right. Oh, I don't know why it gets laggy right there. The only one that I am missing is New Mexico. Let me check on my other guy. He is done. It's gonna fold this baby up. Oh, she got dirty. All right, so 2 fields planted, both wheat. We are good on that. So we'll head over here. Good to go on this. I'll probably put a road over here that goes right through here. ATS convoy. Watching me patrol for 24 hours. Woo. If LSPDFR would not crash on me, I could get a lot more like hours in on patrol. Because I wouldn't mind streaming LSPDFR for like 4 or 5 hours. This is the problem that I have is I need to get a power washer because I need to power wash my equipment. So let's go there. Let's go here. Let's go farmland. Nope, not farmland. Tools. $4,500. My God. Where should I put this? I'm gonna put it right here. Might have been a bad spot. Always wash your equipment. You always want to wash your equipment. It's less wear and tear on it. Get mud all caked up in there and messes the gears up and all the stuff in here. Gears, the wheels, the bearings, all that stuff. Get it in there and it gets clumped up, and then you start trying to move it and it breaks shit. Hey, shut up over there. Did you guys make me any eggs? Where's my eggs at? I need eggs. Y'all got food? I was watching the funniest thing on TikTok the other day. So the dude, he went inside his chicken coop. So he opened up the gate and he was like, I don't know why they're talking about how chickens ain't laying eggs. And he started walking over to the side of the coop and he was like, there was a rooster there, and the roosters are very aggressive. And he was like telling it to get out of the way, and he walked over to the side of it and he was like, he opened up his thing where the eggs were, and the rooster came underneath the chicken coop and attacked him, and he was cussing that rooster out. He says, I hate that piece of shit. It was funny. Had me dying. You'd be nice to those chickens. I'm gonna go ahead and put this behind the barn. So I might be able to... Oh, look at this dummy. Damn it. Keep forgetting about this guy. I wonder if... Let me switch tractors. This dude's an idiot. Why do you keep plowing the same thing I already plowed, you stupid piece of... Let me see if I switch tractors. Because this one's a smaller tractor. This one's a lot better of a tractor. So I'm going to try to switch up. I'll put this right here. It's going to pull forward. I'll grab this tractor. This one's the 8R. That one's a 7R. It's 270. This one's a lot better. There's a lot more power. Stronger engine. I think the other one was averaging like 14 miles per hour. What's this one average at? This one's close to 15. So they're really basically the same. Not really getting too much more speed out of this one. Let's go and wash this one up. ATS convoy? I'll definitely get one going. I need to. Let's go and wash this baby up. She's getting dirty. Should we get another plow? Might actually help out by finishing this field. Yeah, I definitely should have. Let's go equipment. Let's go plows. Oh, this one's a beast. I didn't even know I had this. Let's lease it. All right, let's go grab our other plow. I wonder if this one's a lot wider than the other one. I should have checked. Check. Oh, yeah, definitely. Damn, I should have started off with that one. Like, this one's 7.9, the other one's 3.8. The one that we're using right now. Oh, let's check on dummy down there. Oh, here we go. Look at... Oh, come on, man. You can't be this dumb. Alright, we gotta hurry up and get over there. Let's go over here and get this plow, because he's coming right along right there. I mean, I could say, I guess we are kind of close. When you turn too fast in this thing, it kind of lags. Deontay Williams, what's up, brother? We got 25 likes so far. Thank you guys for smashing that like button. Really do appreciate it. All right, we're gonna grab this other plow, which is a beastie one. I should have got this from the start. Oh, look at this nasty mother. Let's get it. Damn it, I should have got this one from the start. Would have made life so much easier. The thing is, I could just lease these and return them, because obviously I don't need to plow too many fields. Oh, this dude's about to be at the end. Let me switch up. Look at him. He stopped and just left a patch there. Why? Why would you just leave a patch of grass here? Lift that up. We'll start him on another line, and then we'll take this tractor and put it on the other side. There we go. What the hell is going on with this? There we go. Come on, line up. Line up for me. Yeah, that's the way I like it. Why would it not let me hire this damn worker to do this job? Is it continuing? Yeah, there we go. All right. All right, all right, all right. Yeah, Tom. I mean, we still got 2 fields planted over there. So we still got some other stuff done. Now we're really about to get into it. We're about to let this baby rip some stuff up. This is like a plow and a cultivator at the same time. Dude, what? Oh, hell, we should have used this straight from the start. Look at that. I should have straight used this from the start. I didn't even realize I had it. Only doing 11 miles per hour with this thing. Let me stop, switch over to the other guy. He's about to mess something up. Look, he was literally about to do it too. So we have half the field almost done. But this other one over here shouldn't take us much longer. We can start planting over here. Why does it do that? Go back down. There we go. Do some LSPDFR. I played it twice yesterday. I just wanted to play something different today. I mean, we'll definitely play LSPDFR today, just a little bit later on. Try to straighten my lines up. This thing's rough. Like for real, it's definitely putting a toll on my tractor. Only able to do 11 miles per hour. That dude's almost done with his line over there, so I'm going to have to switch over to him. Playing it twice a day. Yeah, I streamed twice yesterday, but it crashed on me, so I deleted the stream and then restreamed it. Hurry up and take care of this. Let's turn around. Oh yeah, we're getting a lot more done with running two of them. Straighten back out. How much width do I have on this? Should be good right there. Yep, that's perfect. You know, we're our country's in a scary situation right now. You got two major countries that are trying to work together. And it's a very sketchy situation. A very, very sketchy situation. So we've been having a lot of problems with China and what they've been doing in the South China Sea. And then obviously they're over here trying to aid Russia, and we're aiding Ukraine, which, you know, it seems like you know, it's just going to end up being something that none of us want. Definitely something that none of us want. Let me hurry up and switch over to my other worker, because he's about to mess something up. Look at him. Stop. He keeps making these damn lines right here. I don't know why I get so surprised every single time I switch over to the hired worker. Yeah, it's definitely a situation that no country wants. Because when you get into big power countries at war with each other, it's it's definitely a situation where it could become a nuclear war. And then we're all victims to that. Because I don't have a bunker. Oh yeah, this thing right here is a beast. I should just sell that other one and get 2 of them. Oh yeah, a country would definitely suffer for a long time. For a very long time. Wrong button there. You just highlight it, copy it, put it on Google, and translate it. I'm half tempted to go buy another plow. I really don't want to speak on how I feel about it, but I mean, I obviously with them invading Ukraine, and the way that they're doing it is taking innocent civilian lives is something that is not right for any country to do. But in a way, I mean, at all, there's no sense for it at all. No innocent civilians should be lost in the war between 2 countries, but it does happen. It's happened in every single war. America's not, America's not, perfect either, because obviously we had our problems. But I kind of, I mean, I understand why Russia doesn't want Ukraine to be part of NATO. I mean, a lot of people need to understand how Russia sees it. Russia sees, Ukraine being part of NATO, and what that means is when you become part of NATO, you become, a country that's part of all the other countries that are part of NATO, mostly America. And what happens is nuclear weapons get put inside your country, and let me change this up real fast. Russia does not want to see American nuclear weapons on their borders. I mean, everyone's got to understand that. That's America wouldn't allow, Iraq or, Afghanistan to be allies with Mexico and put nuclear weapons on their border, on our border in Mexico. It's just something that they wouldn't want to happen or allow. So I understand it from Russia's standpoint of why they don't want, Ukraine to be part of NATO. But again, it's not their choice either. It's not something that they need to go invade a country for because they don't like something that's going to happen. But again, I still understand where they're coming from. It's a nuclear weapon right on the border of your country. They are. They are, and the thing is that Russia didn't want another country that is, especially Ukraine, to be part of NATO when you have all them other countries. So all the countries around Russia would end up being part of NATO and making it where, you know, you're surrounded. And what China's been doing in the South China Sea is, I mean, one, it's against international laws of what they're doing, and they're still getting away from it by building islands on other people's, you know, technically their borders, because they have a certain amount of miles that they're allowed to preserve for, whether it's I forget how they say it. It's like ocean preserve or whatever, off the coast, and they're just building islands everywhere, and it's more like a fortress to prevent people from getting close enough to their country from the international seas. And they're also preventing ships, because a lot of ships go through there, like cargo ships and ships that bring supplies to every country go through there, and it's a very important part of the world for supplies for everyone. Go down. UFO in Alaska, no one said anything about it. And it got swept under the rug. It's the way our country works. If there's nothing that people need to know about, they sweep it under the rug and act like it never happened. So the sad part is if China helps out Russia, which they're allowed to do, but if China helps out Russia and it becomes a war that ends up being with NATO, China, Russia, Iran, North Korea, it's not, because them are their allies. That's Russia, China, two major countries, Iran, which is another major country, and then you also have North Korea, which is another major country that all have power, you know, great militaries. Like, I mean, obviously America has the biggest naval military out there, and we have more planes, we have all that stuff, but China's with us, but a lot of their ships, their naval stuff is smaller ships. We have a lot of warships, we have a lot of submarines, but the thing is, when you put all them countries together, it's not a good situation, because we already know that North Korea, they're not scared to use their nuclear weapons. North Korea is a powerhouse military. They really are. You need to look them up. They are a powerhouse military. They are a very powerhouse military. They have a lot of soldiers, and they have a lot of equipment. They're nothing to just be quiet about. They have a lot of stuff in their military to use against people. And they're also a nuclear country. They have nuclear weapons. And they've proven to us that they can use their weapons from their country and hit us in our country. No matter what country you're in, they've proven that they can do that. I watch all this military stuff. Oh, I gotta check on the other guy. I'm over here talking. See? Damn it. Shish kebabs. North Korea's, they have a hell of a military. They're not small, believe me. Their military's, the amount of members that they have in their military is right up there with America too. China has more active military members than we do. We still have a reserve for America, but even with our reserve and our active military members, they still outnumber us. Of course, it's China. But the thing about America is America's been at war forever since America was created. I mean, America don't stop. We're always at war. I mean, this is the first time that we haven't been at war in forever. I mean, we were at war with Afghanistan for 20 years, and that was basically my whole life almost. So America knows everything about war. I mean, we're always at war. China has not been at war. They know how to train for war, but they don't know what war is really actually like. Nor does North Korea. We all thought that Russia was a powerhouse and that Russia was going to go over Ukraine and run through them, but little did they know that, you know, when it comes down to actually being part of war, it's a whole different ballgame. Because when we were at war in Afghanistan, we weren't fighting people that were actually wearing camo and military clothes. We were fighting people that were wearing sandals and freaking robes, and you never knew who was going to shoot at you. They're actually fighting a military that is, you know, has their uniforms and everything. And I mean, obviously some of them, there's militias and everything. Oh, gotta switch over to this guy. Let's go ahead and take him off. Perfect. Let's turn around. But yeah, America knows everything about war. And UK was right there with us. The British, they know about war too, because they were right there, right next to us, fighting the same war with us, helping our country out. They know what war's all about too. Because NATO is funding them, yes. That is the only reason why they're winning. But they were still strong enough to keep Russia from pushing forward to Kyiv without NATO's supplies in the beginning. Hey, the British were right there next to us. You can look at any documentary for any war in Afghanistan and Iraq, and the British were right there with the Americans helping us fight that war. They were right there with us. Me personally, I don't like what America had to say about the British here recently. I mean, basically, America told the UK that they are not, they're not, how did they put it? They said that the UK does not have a strong enough military to protect their own country, based off the equipment and, you know, the military that they have. They said it would take like 4 or 5 years to build their military up enough for them to be able to protect their own country. Which America, I don't know why America always gets in other people's business. I'm sure you guys have enough of military equipment to wipe people off the face of Earth. You could definitely defend your island. I don't believe that. I believe that you guys can definitely defend your island and anyone that wants to go against your country. You guys still have a strong military. You guys still know what war is. You've been to war. Right there beside us the entire time. Dude, America, that's all America is our tax dollars go to military equipment. Our tax dollars are all about military equipment. We have billions upon billions of dollars that are for our military. And that's where most of our tax money goes. And I don't mind it. I love being protected in my country. I love knowing that I have a country that if it comes down to it and something happens, we're there and we're protected. I love that. Nothing like knowing that if something happens in your country, you're protected. Yep, that's exactly what would happen. Everyone would come together and fight against the war in Russia, and we don't want that. I don't want to see anyone in Ukraine die because a country wants to invade you because of their own personal stuff. I don't want to see that at all, but I definitely don't want to see World War III. That's not anything that I want to see. I feel like the way that World War III is going to end up starting is Taiwan is going to get invaded by China. Obviously they're a NATO country. We're going to have to protect them, and then Russia and Iran and North Korea is going to be part of it, and then the whole world's going to be at war. China wants Taiwan so freaking bad. They want it so bad because it's an asset. It's something that's very important to protecting their country, because that island itself is right there on a border of all other islands that protect China from the international seas. And, you know, any navy that wants to go against them islands can protect them from their inner island. They really want Taiwan, and I really feel like it's gonna, one day they're gonna go for it, and it's gonna end up being it's gonna be a world war. That's exactly what it is, because U.S. has already said Taiwan will be protected, and we will use anything necessary to protect that country. And China's like, I don't know, I really want it. I want to go to Taiwan. Canada, I really feel like they need to build their army, their military. Canada needs to get ready, because the one thing is this is what I'll say about America. America may, you know, be at war all the time. But without America and NATO, you know, UN, all that stuff, these countries would run over each other. It would be nothing but just all-out war until any country that wanted your country would take your country, and you would be part of their country. That's just the way it is. Obviously, America puts their nose in a lot of stuff that they should not put their nose into. As in, did that not go down? As in, we stick our nose into stuff that we shouldn't stick our nose into. And believe me, a lot of Americans agree with me. There's a lot of stuff that we need to not be involved in. But obviously, what our country is seen as is peacekeepers. I mean, unless you know, don't keep the peace with us and fly a freaking plane into a building. But we're seen as peacekeepers. As in, we try to keep peace in all countries. And if your country, just like Russia, invaded another country, we put, we try our hardest to, you know, prevent you and make it where it hurts the most by putting, sanctions and stuff like that. But I will be honest, and this is just my opinion. Okay, you guys can say however you want, however you think about it. But America is, without America being here, and trying to keep the peace and being a powerhouse military, a lot of countries would just run over each other country. And let's just say something happened to America and we were no longer there. With Canada not having a military, Canada would be the weakest one that any country would take over. And obviously Russia would definitely want Canada, because Canada and Canada's right next to Russia. I mean, Alaska and Russia, I mean, obviously Alaska's America, but Alaska and Russia are, I believe you can actually get to Russia from Alaska by going over the, I mean, it's a frozen, I don't know if it's the ocean, I believe it's the ocean, 10 miles. I believe it's 10 miles. So the tip of Alaska to Russia is 10 miles from each other. That's how close Alaska and Russia are. And to get through Alaska, you get into Canada. Canada is a big country that obviously any country would love to have. Canada will hold their own, but obviously when you get, Canada does not have the biggest military. They have a military, and they've fought next to us too in in Iraq and Afghanistan. But they do not have the biggest military. Canada is a very peaceful country. I'll tell you that much. They're not at war with anyone. They literally are not. They're not at war with anyone. All they want is peace and their people to be free. There's nothing wrong with that at all. Come on, Patch, for real. For selling Alaska? Hey, it's Is this gonna work? Yes, perfect. Get back over this guy. We're almost done with it. What is this guy doing? No, why would you stop there, you big dummy? Yeah, Alaska is Alaska has a lot of our military stuff there. I mean, you got National Guard, U.S. Coast Guard, Army, military bases, all that. Alaska is right there on the edge of Russia also, so it was probably not the best idea for letting America have Alaska. Yeah, U.S. knows that they're not going to get anything else than what they already got. We're not going to invade a country to take over the country to have their land. We got what we got, and we're not going to get any more. Because believe me, our country, we will not stand for invading a country for no reason. Iraq, that was a different story. I don't really know how we got away with invading that country. I'm just gonna be honest about that. Give my honest opinion on that. Because they say that we have they had weapons of mass destruction, but yet we have never found weapons of mass destruction. But obviously they could have taken it to another country, but we still never found the weapons of mass destruction. You playing on PS4? Nice. Alright, let me switch over to this guy, because he's about done. Oh shit, how did I drop that? Yeah, I don't know how we ended up in war. See, the thing is that George Bush Sr., okay, when he was president, he ended up going over to, it was called Desert Storm. Okay, so we ended up going over there because Saddam Hussein was taking oil. He invaded, what's that country called? Kuwait, or I forget what it was. But he invaded their country. He took over oil. And oil was the most important thing for... Damn it, why do I keep dropping that? Oil was the most important thing, especially from that that side of the country. So, and it was a very important part of America, because that's where we were getting oil from. So Saddam was mad that he wasn't getting his part of the money for the oil. So he invaded that country, he took over the oil, and was making it where it was hard for Americans to get fuel or anything like that. So George Bush Sr. Made it where he ended up going over there, which was called Desert Storm. Going over there, telling Saddam, basically, it's either you give this country up, give us back the oil, or you're going to have the world after you. George Bush Sr. really wanted to take Saddam out. But at the time, he was not able to. They came to an agreement. Everything was signed. Boom, oil was back. George Bush Jr. became in office, and I'm pretty sure that his dad still had a thing for Saddam. Obviously, George Bush Jr. had a thing for Saddam because his dad had a thing for Saddam. It's just like your parents. If your parents hate Dodge, then obviously you're going to hate Dodge because your parents hate Dodge and they drive Fords. So George Bush Jr. probably had a thing for... All right, let me switch this. For Saddam also, and he became president, and that's what he went for. He went for Saddam. That's how I see it. I mean, I keep up on, like, I always enjoyed, I don't like war. Obviously, I don't want to see anyone get hurt. I'm a very peaceful person. You know, war sucks. I don't think any country should ever be at war. I think we should all be happy, live happy lives, live lives in our country, visit each other's country, you know, just live life. We don't, war sucks. War is just a greedy person that wants something that, you know, is, I don't know. It's just a leader that just, I mean, obviously, if someone attacks your country, you should defend your country. But a lot of wars are just part of greedy people that just want stuff. Obviously, we got attacked. We went to war in Afghanistan. That was a valid reason to go to war. You attack our country, we come to your country, and we give you what you gave us. But I hate war. I hate it with passion. I hate seeing, you know, young men, young women having to go to another country and possibly potentially lose their life to protect protect certain people for certain reasons, just like Russia taking Ukraine for their own reasons. But I do like reading into the history of war. The Alamo, Desert Storm, World War I, World War II, all that stuff. I just want to see what history, how history repeats itself. World War II was the nastiest war that ever happened. World War II was, I don't even know how to explain it. World War II was the sickest thing I've ever seen America do, ever. Ever. Ever, ever, ever. I wouldn't think that anybody would allow someone to drop a nuke on a city full of millions of people just because you're about to lose a war. I don't think how that happened or why it happened. I don't think there could be any answer for why a country would be allowed to drop a nuclear weapon on a city full of innocent people. Whether there was military there or not, it's just like when we went to Baghdad. We had certain points of where we attacked. We attacked certain military spots. We did our recon. We knew where their military buildings were, and we attacked their military buildings. We dropped an atomic bomb on a whole entire city. That was just the sickest thing I've ever seen. It's the saddest thing I've ever seen. I don't get into, like, presidents and stuff like that. The president that we have right now makes our country look bad. I'll just say that. He makes our country look really, really bad. Can't even really hold a complete sentence, but that's just my opinion. Yes, Alexa said twice. You were not lying. But that's just how I feel. Usually I don't get into politics. I don't talk about stuff like this because everyone has their own opinion. And, you know, certain people, you know, don't like you because of your opinion, which is perfectly fine. But I try to keep it to myself. But obviously, since we're talking about it, you guys get to see how I feel about it. And I think from the actions of that bomb being dropped made it where there was a lot more laws that were placed in effect from that. On dropping a nuclear weapon on any city is just a no anymore. Or you would see it already. You would see it again. So obviously America did it, got away with it, and it's ever since then it's not really happened. No one deserves that, Uncle Trevor. No one deserves for a military. So from actions of someone that is part of the military, a military leader, the president, whatever it was, to attack a certain country. And when they attacked our country, they attacked Pearl Harbor. They attacked a military point. Pearl Harbor, they attacked military. They didn't attack civilians. Okay? They attacked military. They didn't attack civilians. So it's just like this. If Japan would have decided, the Japanese would have decided to drop an atomic bomb on our city full of innocent people that are not part of the military, that would just be wrong. And it's wrong for what we did. Yeah, that's the same thing, Uncle Trevor. It's the same thing as in Russia's threatening to use a military, use nuclear weapon on city full of innocent people. It's the same thing. You feel like that's crazy there. It was crazy for us to do it against the Japanese. They attacked our military. They didn't attack civilians. Dude, this field's taking forever. I'm on 2 hours of it. Yeah, I mean, it did take the Japan out of the war, and the sad part about it is this is the main reason why we did it. Obviously, we were at war with the Japanese, and then obviously we had another war going on with Hitler. Okay, so in that whole situation, you can't be fighting two major countries at the same time. So one country had to go bye-bye, and then the other country was about to feel the wrath of the United States of America. I'm sorry to hear that, Zach. My brother right there, War Frenzy Gaming, he fought in Afghanistan and in Iraq. But you see right there in chat, that's my actual IRL brother. He fought in both countries. And my brother right there, he joined the military, what, right after the towers got hit? Both of my brothers. That's my oldest brother right there, War Frenzy Gaming. That's my oldest brother. And then our other brother, Justin, he joined the military, also went to the Marines. And they both went to war. My brother, War Frenzy, right there, was infantry. And then my brother, JD, was engineer. Yep, so he went from 2003 until 2007, infantry. As soon as he was there when the wars was going on hot and heavy. Car tech, yeah. This isn't talking about war. I mean, we all have our opinions on war. What am I playing on? I'm playing on PC, Zachary. Trying to get this damn field done. It's taking forever. I got patches that are left right here. Soon this field will be done. What's my opinion on him? He's my PC specs is the i9 processor, 32 gigabytes of RAM, 3.5 terabyte worth of hard drive, a Zotac Gaming 4090 RTX. Oh God, it's getting bumpy. I almost hit a bird. Always, man. UK's always been right there on our side. You gotta love the UK. Let me tell you something. Americans love you, the UK. I'll tell you that much. We love our British brothers. Absolutely love them. Now let me go find what this dummy's over here doing. Oh my God. Let me fire this guy. He's old, man. Uncle Trevor, he is old. I don't feel like he's right for our country. But how I feel about any president is they're all puppets. I don't care what president you put in there. Obviously, they can get in there and do good stuff, but most of them are puppets, and they just do what they're told to do by the people in the background that stay in office for years upon years upon years. how you raise cows. You can start your field up. So you go to the pause menu, or actually not the pause menu. Sorry, it's saving. Press, yeah, I mean, just go to the store, go down here to the bottom, go to construction, and you could go to, in here, you could get, for animals, you could get horses, cows. You get a building for cows, and what you could do is you could place it down, and then you can add cows to it. Then you got to make sure you feed them and water them. He got elected because there was no other better choice than, oh shit, what did I just do? Oh, whoops. He got elected because there was no other better choice at the time. Everyone, the media was against Trump at the time. Trump's, I'll put it this way. Trump should not be on Twitter. Okay. No president should be on Twitter. Obviously, we want to see a president that's part of the, social media or whatever, but he shouldn't be on Twitter. He shouldn't have, said whatever he said or however people felt about him. Obviously, he said stuff about the media. The media went against him, and everything that you've seen on the media was against Trump. Everything that you've seen was against Trump to make it where he lost. Okay, so anything that Trump did in his past was used against him. That's just the way the media works. Anytime you see the media, the media is against everyone, especially if you talk crap about them. So that's what happened. Is he called the media fake news. He called a lot of media outlets fake news. And imagine if you own a business and someone talked bad about your business and you had an opportunity to make them look bad. Would you do it? Yeah, you would. So that's basically what happened with, how Biden ended up winning. Is the media made it where the president that we had at the time was the worst person in the world. Didn't show exactly what he did for our country, just showed what he's done bad and brainwashed people into voting. I don't know if Trump will be elected again in 2024. I'm just gonna be honest. I think that the whole country just wants to see something new in office. I don't know if Trump will win. He may win. He may not. I don't know that. From the stats that I got from Trump, the only thing that I really looked at is how many jobs he brought to our country, what our economy was like when he became president. Not him as a person, but him as what he did for our country. Okay? If you go look at the stats of what he's done for us as a country, our economy was booming. The housing, everything was booming. Everything was good. He bettered our economy. Okay, now our economy's on the verge of collapsing. So, I mean, obviously there was a lot of bad stuff that happened with him, and a lot of people had mixed feelings about him, but obviously he still did good for our country. Now our country is just not been doing so well. Yes, I used to play on that Xbox. Xbox was the very first thing I started on. My brother, War Frenzy Gaming, was the one that talked me into getting a PC. I don't think Biden's running in 2024. Putin would never leave Russia. Putin will stay in office to the day that he either dies or they throw him out of the office. Putin has a hell of a history. The previous president for Russia, the people hated him. The people wanted him out of office. The people actually hated the president that was, in office at the time when Putin, because Putin's been in prison. I don't know if you guys seen stuff about Putin, but Putin's actually been in prison and stuff in Russia and everything. Could you imagine if we had someone running for a president that was, placed in prison? Let me change this up. Let me lower it back down. Yep. Or Maybe I'm getting the two mixed up. Is it Putin or... I know Hitler for sure was in prison. Let me back that up. We'll back it on up. I think it was Putin too. Because Putin did something wrong and ended up getting himself into... I don't know. I know for sure Hitler was in prison. I don't know why I compare them to each other. I'm so sorry. Putin does have a history though, as a how do you say it? As a political person. So the president that was previous there for Russia, the Russians hated him, wanted him out of there. They were gonna take him out. He was gonna go bye-bye, as in they were gonna take his life. And Putin came into the picture and promised his safety, and made it where Putin ended up becoming president. Where's this other guy at? What is this guy doing? Stop it. Promised the other guy's safety. I'm just gonna put this one up. Alright, let's go put this one up. Yeah, Hitler was in prison. I don't know. I think I seen a documentary on Putin too, where Putin faced some time. Hitler was definitely in prison. Hitler got out of prison, ended up becoming part of a, I don't know what you call it, a political group, which ended up making it where he ended up becoming the leader of the country. Oh my God, we're almost done with this field. Lord have mercy. I actually need that tractor. How do you buy land? So you press pause. You're on, so you could go down here where it says farmland, click on that, and you could click on anywhere that you want to buy land. So say I want to buy land right here, I'll highlight blue and it'll tell you how much it's worth. But yeah, I've heard a lot of stuff about Putin, as in Putin was, I gotta get rid of this. Garage, trailers. Where's that trailer? Fertilizer spreader. Let's get rid of that. Don't want that here. It's not John Deere. Hitler was smart. He was an evil person, a very evil person, but he was not dumb. He was not a dumb person. He was not a dumb person at all. To go from someone that ends up in prison to someone to run an entire country is insane. But yeah, I know for sure that Putin assisted in the safety of the previous president. People love Putin, and Putin ended up becoming in office, and he's a dictator. He'll never leave that office until he is overthrown or the day he dies. It's just the way it works. Couldn't stop Putin even if you wanted to. I'll give it to Biden. I'll tell you this much: for the president of the United States of America to go to a country that is in war, that has bombs being dropped on the major cities inside Ukraine, to go to that country, that takes some kahunas. It really does. The bad thing about Putin right now is what he's doing his own countries against him. There's been riots and all kinds of stuff happening inside of Russia. People are against what he's doing in Ukraine. BP Gaming flexing with that 14 months. Let's get it. But people are against what he's doing inside that country. His own people. When Putin put in that any male that is of age is going to be, it's just like what we did when World War II happened. We what is it called? My brain hurts right now. I forget what it's called, where you're if you're of age, you have to go to war. But basically what Putin said is that 100,000 more people are going to be going over to Ukraine, and any male that is of age would be, drafted. That's what it's called, drafted. So any male that's of age would end up being drafted into the military. And if you looked at when he did that to the borders of Russia, the borders were full of people trying to escape the country because no one wanted to go fight the war for Russia. Obviously, there's a lot of people that are against that war. So I guess the borders for Russia were, I remember looking at a news article. It said it was like people were waiting weeks just to get out of the country, waiting in line at the borders. I haven't played this game in a while either, BP Gaming. It's been a while. Definitely feels good to be back. Yeah. Civilians in Ukraine are going through a lot. They're definitely going through a lot. Yeah, I'm sitting there looking at this stuff like they have a bomb go off and then you got firefighters that are still doing their job putting the fires out. Like that's no joke right there. To have firefighters still doing their job to put the the fires out after a bomb just landed there while bombs are landing around them that's a true firefighter right there. So they said that 200,000 Russian soldiers have lost their lives due to this war. They said 100,000 Ukrainians, whether it's soldiers or civilians, have died. So Russia has lost 100,000. Ukrainians have lost 100,000, and Russia has lost 200,000. But the Ukrainians are a mixture of civilians and military. Pretty sure all of Russia is Russia's side is military. Has it gotten higher? Because I just read up on that. That was 2 days ago when I was looking at that. That it was 100,000 for Ukrainians and then 200,000 for Russia. But Russia has been bombing like crazy in the past few weeks since they just hit their year mark. Yeah, I seen that too, Uncle Trevor. They went to like a Ukrainian what do you call it? A foster home, and was taking Ukrainian kids. Yo, I'll tell you this much: the Ukrainian president, that dude's a gangster. He is a straight gangster. He stayed in Kyiv. President Biden went over there, told him that we could get you out of this country, and he said that he is not leaving his people. That's a good president. That is a very good president. Because let me tell you something: if it was the other way around and Biden was there, Biden would have been out of there a long time ago. I'm just gonna put that out there. I don't know how you guys feel about it, but I'm just gonna say it. The Ukrainian president is a straight gangster. He deserves to be that president. Zelensky. Yes, he is a very good president. Priscilla, thank you so much. I appreciate it. Yep. Uncle Trevor, you ain't lying, man. That is exactly right. Biden would have dipped out. If Biden was in the same predicament where Ukraine is right now, as the Ukrainian president, Zelensky, he would have been gone. He would have done rain out of there. That's why they even gave him that option. because they would have done the same thing. They would have dipped. Zelensky is, no matter what happens to him, that dude should have a statue placed in the middle of the capital of Ukraine of him, so he is never forgotten. No. Zelensky, I don't think he visited the U.S. He might have. No, I don't think he's left Ukraine since the war started. I think that because Biden visited Ukraine about a month ago. He might have visited the U.S. I don't think it was during the war. Biden visited Ukraine during the war, which was crazy. That was a couple months ago or a month ago. But I can't believe Biden did that. That actually, I mean, that's pretty good. We are almost done with this fill, guys. It took forever. We're at 2 hours and 11 minutes. We've been over here talking about war the entire time. We're over here driving a tractor talking about war. Oh, shit. Gotta love it. I can actually sit here and play this game. It doesn't crash on me, and you can just sit here and talk to people in chat. That's the best part about it. The best part. Lights chat, yeah. Since the war started, but I think he's back in. Yeah, he's back in Ukraine. He just did a video not too long ago. I'm intrigued at what happens with Ukraine. That's why I've been watching a lot of it. I didn't know that he left the Ukraine though and came to U.S. The political tractor plowing. Scar, what's up, brother? Scarred Z the dev. Hopefully I said that right. Shout out to you. Appreciate you coming by. Got 33 likes, guys. I appreciate it. I'll tell you what, my channel has been hurting here lately. So, with me working this, I mean, ever since I started my new position at where I work at now, I'm a lot more tired coming home, especially talking and working with customers every day, that it's hard for me to get on here and stream during the week. And it really has hurt my channel because YouTube doesn't like really send out notifications for my channel, which is hurting where I don't get views and I'm not getting likes as much because I used to be over 100 likes each video. The weekends is when I do most of my stuff, try to keep everything going. I need to start planting stuff. That's what we need to do. Let me switch over. Let's drop that. I need to start planting stuff. But yeah, it sucks, man. I really want to, like, a dream of mine was just to do YouTube full time. If I could make enough money off of YouTube to pay my mortgage and all my bills and stuff, I would totally do this full time. And it'll be just like the weekends where you see me streaming multiple times. It's exactly how it would be. All right, now we need to turn HUD back on. I still want to hit that 100K though. Open cover, unload, select barley, oat, canola, soybeans, grass, rye. Oh, we need a new. Oh. So we need, for corn, we need a different seeder. I thought this one actually gave me corn. Which one gives me cedars? I thought this one did corn. It's this one that does that. And I need corn right here. Shit, that thing's expensive. But God, is it massive. Wonder if I could lease it. How much is the lease? Shit. That thing's expensive. I'll go broke buying this. Let's lease it. Let's take this cedar. I want this to be corn over here. I want this to be a whole entire cornfield. A lot more now trying to buy a brand new house. It's taking all my time. Hey, man, I get it, BP Gaming. Interest rates are out the roof, too. Interest rates for houses are just outrageous, man. It's so sad. I'm waiting for either the market to collapse or, you know, the interest rate to go down and refinance. Because I ended up getting my house when interest rates were at its highest, which really sucks. This thing is massive. It shouldn't take us too long to get this cornfield done. We kind of put in a shitty spot too. Let's unfold. Nope. Don't unfold. Alright, we gotta get seed inside here. We can start planting some corn. Not too sure how my wheat's going. I've been using keyboard and mouse this whole entire time, and I usually never use keyboard and mouse. We gotta fill this baby up. Yeah, my house after interest rate came out to like 300,000. Not cheap. But I got an acre of land, 4-bedroom house, 2.5 bath. Got a dining room, full kitchen, big ass living room, hallway. I mean, it was definitely worth it. Let's buy some more seed. I'm end up running out of money. Yeah, I have controller, but my battery died on my controller, and I really don't feel like getting up and going to grab the batteries. built a few months ago. Nice. Well, congrats, BP Gaming. That's what's up, man. Ain't nothing like owning your own house. A lot of people in this world, they end up renting. So you end up paying rent for a place that you'll never own. You know, and a lot of places that you rent from make it where you're not able to, you know, even paint your house, change the carpets, paint the walls inside your house, nothing like that. But when you own your own house, it's definitely a great feeling. But paying your mortgage sucks. Yeah, the only thing is I do not have a garage, but I can easily build a garage off of my house, which I'll probably build it further back in my backyard. No, BP Gaming is, he's just been a sponsor on the channel. War Frenzy Gaming is my actual IRL brother. Yeah, you can knock 10 years off by doing the principal right now. And again, you could choose on how much you want to pay on the principal. And the principal, basically, what principal is it goes towards your the payment of your house, not the interest. So you can make your actual payment that you pay a month for your mortgage, and then you can add on to it, which is the principal, which I usually do $200 a month. So that itself knocks off a few years off of my loan. Hey, BP Gaming, I just literally got my house in December. And I'll tell you what, man, at first it's, you know, it's scary. It's a scary situation. It's a dedication, you know, of, you know, getting something that, you know, if anything can happen in this world, you know, I mean, anyone can lose their job or anything like that, especially me, especially where I'm at, because I'm in customer service. So if someone comes in and cusses at me and I treat them wrong or anything like that, I could be fired, which I'm not like that. I'm a very, very nice person. Even if you're yelling at me, I kill them with kindness. But, you know, it's a scary situation because you're paying for something that if anything happens, then you can lose everything you work for. But it's the same for, you know, renting. But the only difference is if you have a mortgage payment or anything like that and you end up losing your job or something, you have to file bankruptcy. It hurts you. It hurts your credit, it hurts everything. Ow! That's why I need to pay attention. Who put that damn pole there? Damn it. Back out. I'll break my equipment before I even get to use it. Yeah, but it's always good to pay on the principal, like Alexis said. Pay on the principal, knock down a few years out of it. Because I did the 30 years, so I'm not paying an arm and a leg every month. So I did my 30-year loan, which the longer your loan is, the more interest they're going to charge you. But paying on that principal really does help out. But nothing like moving into your own house that you own. The good thing about me is I don't, 2 doors down is my grandpa's house. And I have a good amount of space between my neighbors. I mean, it's kind of like almost in a quiet spot because I'm still part of the city of Columbus, but I'm still in a certain spot where I'm not, you know, I don't have people literally 3 steps away from me. So it's always good. And the house to the right of me, it's just an abandoned house. No one really lives there. The people that own it live down the street and they're fixing it up, which they have like an acre of land too. Then the people to the left of me are like a quiet couple, which is all right. So we're doing corn, which is really good. It's always good to have good neighbors. Anytime that you move in a house, make sure you know who you're, like, get to meet your neighbors. Because if you have crazy neighbors, like a Karen or something, it's always bad. But my neighbors are quiet. They're a younger couple. They're young like me, so it's... Oh, dang. This thing is massive. Don't take us long at all. This dude still ain't done with this. Damn it, where is he? Yeah, make sure you know who your neighbors are. It's always good to know that before you move in. I'll have this field done in no time, guys. Let me go check on my other guy. Where the hell did he go? What are you doing, my dude? I need this middle part done. Because this guy's going to come through here and have this done in no time. Couple thousand extra a year. Yep, that's always good. So mine will come out to like, since I'm paying 200 plus, like 2,400 a year. I'm paying extra on principal. But congrats, BP Gaming. That's what's up, man. Love hearing that type of stuff. Love it. Hard work does pay off. I gotta put some batteries in my controller so I can sit back. Another good thing to do is, oh shit, let me back up. Another good thing to do is also, you know, cut ties with stuff that you don't need. You know what I mean? Like cut ties for, like, if you don't use stuff that you spend money on. Like, I don't know how to say, Amazon Prime, Netflix, you know, sponsorships, whatever you don't need to spend money on, cut ties with it, because that's money that can always, you know, help you out, whether living, like, being able to survive or paying towards the principal of your house. Because the principal of your house is the most important part, paying that house off. So that's what I did. I cut ties with a lot of stuff. I cut ties with Patreons, cut ties with my server that I was running. So cut that server off, saving $120 off of that. So that $120 plus the Patreons that I was paying ended up adding up to like $200. So it makes it where I could just put that towards the principal in my house. It really helps me out. Don't get me wrong, I love my server, but I love my house better. I love my house more. Let's just put it that way. I can always join the server for free. Where's that dude at? Is he getting stuck back there? No, he's doing his thing. That's what's up. Yeah, house tour definitely. Once we hit like 100,000 subscribers, I'll do a house tour. I still have to continue doing my gaming room. I had to put up my, you know, the sound stuff, sound barrier stuff, and stuff like that. So I'll definitely do a house tour, let you guys check it out. Feels good to own my own house, man. There's nothing better. My house is really nice for, so the house that I bought is from my grandpa. My grandpa built it in the 1960s. Obviously it had a ton of upgrades, siding done, roof done, all the walls done, furniture, or carpets, all the kitchen appliances, all that stuff. So all that stuff's been done. All that stuff's been done, but my grandpa was going to sell it. And I was like, man, that has to stay in the family. You know, I mean, it's been in our family since 1960 and my grandpa built it. So it was something that I wasn't gonna let go just to some stranger. I mean, obviously I could have bought me a brand, like a house that was just built, but buying this house was definitely something that's gonna stay in my family for generations to come. On personal jobs for customers, that's good, man. The faster you get that house paid off, the faster you're gonna be happy and not have to deal with stuff like that anymore. Because after 30 years, I mean, you're looking at, I don't know how old you are, but take it, if you're buying a house, you're over 18, so you got, I mean, you're looking at probably 40, 50 before your house is paid off. But you cut your ties with stuff that you don't need. um, it's definitely something that'll help you out. That's that much more money you can put towards your principal. Doing little side jobs and stuff like that always helps out too. Because I want to cut mine from being 30-year loan at least down to a 15-year loan. You know what I mean? Where if I keep paying on that principal, all I'm paying is for 15 years. And by the time I'm in my, let's see, I'll be around like 40 something if it's like 15, 20 years. By the time I get my house paid off. And once you get your house paid off, you own it. All you have to do is pay property taxes. And property taxes, I think mine is like $2,400 a year. Could you imagine only having to pay $2,400 a year and paying your utilities and you're set? That's like that would be the life to live. My God. Another thing that I did to cut down on expenses is less eating out and more groceries. Buying groceries and stuff, cheap stuff for lunch, for work. Hey, that's good, BP Gaming. Electrician, you'll always be needed. Electrician is a good area to be in. It's good money there. It's a dangerous job, but it's definitely good money. That is awesome, man. You can always get side jobs with being an electrician. Oh, I just had to call electrician on my house. Had to get the one of the fuses in my fuse box replaced. And I don't mess with that stuff. I mean, it was actually pretty simple. Turn all the electric off, take the fuse out, unscrew it from the wires, screw it back in, and then put it back in the fuse, the fuse box. It was very, very simple. But the guy that I called is one of my buddies, so he easily helped me out with that. It only cost me $60. And this is about to be 3 hours worth of streaming. Just on, I mean, we got 2 other fields done, but shit, just on this one field. Hey, that's good, man. You got friends in high places. That's always good. I'm hoping like one day I could just like go to the casino or something and just win big at a slot machine and, be able to pay my entire like loan off. You know how awesome that would be? Just win big out of the casino, win on the slots, and then just go pay your house off. You'd be good. Being young and owning a house that's paid off. Gamer Bubba, YouTube's been doing me dirty, man. They've been doing me real dirty. They've not been showing anyone that I've been live or anything like that. I mean, I think it's mostly because I haven't been streaming as much during the week. But YouTube has been doing me dirty. Yeah, he cut me a hell of a deal. Technically, he only charged me for the fuse itself, and then I gave him some money for gas. It's a good buddy that comes to my work that we do work on his vehicle. So we always cut him deals there, so he cut me a deal, which was really awesome. Because at first I didn't know what was going on, because half of the electric wasn't working, because my grandpa owned the house, but he allowed my uncle to live here while he was sick. Oh shit! Damn, I didn't think this dude was that fast. Oh shit! Hold on. Damn, this dude's getting it, bro. You're gonna have to wait a minute. You're gonna have to go over here. Go over here. This dude is getting it. My God. He was right there behind me. I'm over here just talking and look behind me and the dude's already getting the damn field seeded. Yeah, I don't know what YouTube's problem is. They haven't been notifying anyone. It's kind of annoying. Hurts my channel too. But it's all good. Hopefully you guys end up seeing it later on and come by and smash that like button, show some love. I really do appreciate it. I'm about to go through here and waste some seed because I have to redo this. Bro, he is getting it. I mean, I'm not able to go too fast with this thing. Hopefully this is the last line I have to do. Sounded bad. Thank you, Alexis. I appreciate it. We've been on a roll today. I'll tell you what. I mean, it may be a 3-hour stream, but we've been putting that work in. We got our corn being planted right now. It shouldn't take too much longer. I mean, probably by the time I get back over here, he's going to be done. Which I hope he's not. I'm trying to finish up on this last line right here. Yo, we really turned just a big old field into a big old cornfield. I'll tell you what, we're going to make some good money off this cornfield. We would definitely make some good money off this cornfield. What is this guy doing? Is he gonna back all the way up? John Deere, baby. Gotta love it. Gots to love it. We're almost done. I can see the finish line. Actually, we got to go all the way back, which I could just lift my plow up and go faster. But we're almost done. John, doing good. John R. Hunter, how you doing? Sorry I didn't see you right away. Doing good. How are you doing? How are you doing? Alright, we're going to have to end up completing this field. Because the guy did do some lines over here. Which I'll probably turn that back into grass. Just go from there. I hate it when you hire a worker and they do the lines like that. Because I like my fields actually look really good. Take out these patches. Because obviously any piece of patch is going to cost me money. Are my fields over there growing? They are not growing just yet. But I also did turn my, whatchamacallit into real life time. So I'm not really going too fast. And my fields ain't going to grow too fast. Alright, I might be able to just, let me do this. Let me lift this up. I might be able to do like another line just to make the field a little bit longer. So we'll turn around up here. try to make it look halfway decent. It's just you got to be careful because I'm too close to these trees. Back up a little bit. Drop it. Nope, so we're gonna have to... I'm stuck on that tree. It's all good. We'll try to keep it... make it look halfway decent. Yeah, we are getting it though. This is gonna be a big old field. This is gonna be a money maker right here. Planting all this corn. Hush. 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 Hey. 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 Calm down. Well, go to the front door and bark. There you go. Go to the front door and bark. Don't bark here. Oh, guys, I'll be right back. He wants to go out and play. No, he's barking at... my mom showed up. So she knocked on my window. And my dog was like, no, I'm not having that. And I'm all the way in my game room. So my game room's like on the other side of the house. And the front door, he has to go through the kitchen and through the dining room to the living room to be able to get to the front door. But he's lazy enough. He's so lazy, he just stays right here. All right, so this is the last patch. Lift this up. Fold it up. Let's get it washed. Always wash my equipment. And now we can continue on planting the corn over here. All right, so let's get him over here. Should be fun turning around. I don't think I'm gonna be able to do it. Let's do this. Turn all the way to the right. I'm gonna do this one patch through here. And we'll go ahead and lift it up. Go right through here. Juan, what up, brother? Appreciate you coming by and watching. Alright, now we'll go ahead and turn around. We're gonna go over here and fix this guy's mistake. Oh, that was close. Oh yeah, this is a great simulator. I love this game. I haven't played in a while, but it is a great game. You can see how dirty my window is getting. So we need to pay attention when this stops. I'm gonna have to fix this guy's stuff. Alright, right here. Let's go and lower it. Turn it on. Let's go and seed all the way through here. Keep going to the right. Hopefully I don't get stuck on that damn tree. Oh, that was close. Damn, this thing is wide. End up having to buy this thing. I think it's like $100,000, maybe more. It's planting corn. Worst part's gonna be over. I might do what I did over there. Watch this tree. Watch this tree. Turn to the right. Going straight. Right. Perfect. And too close to that tree. Let's go back. Gotta be careful. Back. And get this all the way over here. Let me get that right along that line. There we go. A little bit more over here. And way too close to that tree. Oh, I don't think we're gonna make that tree. Okay. There we go. Oh, that's how you do it right there, baby. This thing is a beast. Turn it off, lift it up. Then we have another line right here we're going to take care of, but we're going to take care of this line over here. How wide is that? So all that's taken care of. We still have to get right here in the middle. So I might go back around. Turn it on. Get this little bit right here so we're not missing any. Alright, perfect. Turn it off, lift it up. Let me do that next line. We're almost done with this field. My God, it took forever. Where's that start at? Starts right there. Back up. Back. Me. Bust a UE. Bust a UE right here. Then we'll have one line left. F22? What is that? Is that like a racing game? Oh shit. Let me jump out of it. Can't see because of that pillar. Am I getting it all? I think I am. No. Shit. Wrong button. I think there's still a patch over there that we weren't able to get. Speezy, what's up, brother? Doing good. How are you? Board boy, how you doing? Appreciate you coming by. We are just trying to finish up on our last Didn't really not do that. Come on. For some reason it turned my seeder off. You gotta be kidding me. Come on, let me get around this. Oh. There we go. Alright, we'll finish up on this line real fast. For some reason it turned my damn seeder off. Out of seed? No, I'm good on corn. I was wondering why it looked weird. Lower it down, turn seeder on. This should take care of this line. There we go. Another 5M server? No, I'm probably gonna just join a 5M server. Just be in the background. I really don't have time to be running a server, to be honest. We've got a lot going on in life. So I'll probably just find a server that I like, probably a Georgia server or something. So we got this one last line to take care of. But then we'll be able to finish up on them couple patches right there and be done with this. My God, going on 3 hours of taking out, making one field and then planting seed on the other 2 fields over there to our left. And all these fields should grow at the same time. It should all grow at the same time. Because I have it set to real time, and then I'll be able to forward time. Make time go a little bit faster. Forward. Nope. Lower. Turn on seeders. So I have a patch right here. That's my churn around. Turn off seeder. So we have this one last patch over here to take care of, and then one more line. Oh, shish kebabs. A big shout out to Alexis's son, AJ. Big shout out to you, AJ. Big shout out to you and your mom. Your mom is awesome. And I'm sure if you were, she's your mom, then you're just as awesome as her. Big shout out to AJ. Tell you what, AJ, there's not a lot of moms out there that are out here watching YouTube and hanging out. Your mom is awesome. Your mom is freaking awesome. All right, here we go. She's a dork. Yeah, my mom's a dork too. Don't worry. Gotta love them though. Hopefully my mom, she came over for a minute. I'm not so sure if she's still here. She heard that, she'll probably come here and say, "What'd you just say?" Love my mom. My mom is my mom and my dad. No, it may sound weird, but dad's not part of my life. My mom raised me, took care of me, and She made me the man I am today. Big shout out to my mom. All right, let's turn this off. Whew. That was a lot of work right there. Ain't no shame in it. I am a mama's boy. Love my mom. Well, that field took forever. I think the dirt script on this equipment is messed up. Did y'all lay me any eggs? Y'all are worthless. I don't even know why I got y'all. Y'all do nothing for me. I need eggs. Plant some eggs. Produce eggs which can sold directly. Maybe it just gets sold automatically. Because I haven't seen him not lay one egg. The rooster's a mean one right there. They have food. You're gonna fill it up on wheat. Alright, let's clean our equipment up. Damn it. There we go. Gotta clean the equipment up. Always clean your equipment up. Oh, there's a blimp. Air balloon. Not a blimp. Air balloon. The hell did I say blimp for? There's a Chinese spy balloon above us. Mom and Dad, I did both. Hey, that's awesome, Alexis. That is awesome. That's how my mom is. That's how my mom is. She did it both. Alright, let's start finding some good places to put my damn equipment. Try not to wreck into my harvester. Gotta put my toys up. Without knocking the damn fence down. I might have to build a bigger barn for my harvester. Maybe my harvester can fit into this one. I don't know. It's a pretty big harvester. Let's see how close I am to the back. Still got room. Still got room. Still got room right there. All right, let's get this thing washed. I think this thing has a texture problem with the dirt. But I think once I clean it, that texture problem will fix itself. Or maybe not. It's like a camo look to it. Hey, y'all shut up over there. Them chickens are annoying. Clean gaming, yes sir. So out here getting the business, getting the stuff done. Gonna put up all my equipment. Gonna grab this over here. Find a good spot for it. I don't know if I'll be able to fit that in my barn or not. Let's see if it'll fit in there. No. Dude, the chickens are annoying. The things keep making the noise and they just need to shut up. I wonder if I can get them like a little... There we go. I'm gonna mow my damn grass. Cool thing is I could buy a 0 turn. Probably have to buy a 0 turn next time we stream. Might actually be able to fit that in there, but I'm gonna put it next to my barn over here. Oh, not in my Ram truck. Not my baby. Not my baby. Getting a little bit too close to my baby. Alright, so that should be all the equipment. I have to give me a nice garage built. Move my Ram truck. Grab this harvester. We haven't got to use this big sexy beast yet. Wait till everything starts growing. This is day 1 on the new farm. Oh, that was sketchy. These trucks, you go to modhub.us and you can find them trucks and stuff in there. I have tons of cars and stuff. I have the Challenger Hellcat, the SRT Challenger, Land Rover. Got some construction equipment, some more construction equipment. I think most of my cars and stuff are. So I have the Rolls Royce, Chevrolet Silverado, 2021 Ford Super Duty, Super Dookie, but Silverado 1500 2002, and a Monte Carlo, Single cab 2020 Ram 3500. They don't even want to charge you for this piece. This POS right here. Look, it's free. No, you got to go to modhub .us. Here, let me do this. It'll be better for me to explain it to you this way. So let me show you here. I'll give you a link. And are you on PC? If you're on PC, watch this video and this will show you how to install mods. Yeah, Xbox One, you won't be able to do it. These are for PC. I got 5500 service Hemi, got the Tesla Cyber Quad, got the Yamaha YZ250, a Ram 3500. All right, so all of our equipment is put up. So everything's put up, out of the way. Chickens are still being annoying over there, and this is my beautiful home. God, I wish my house looked like this. This would be my dream home right here. Oh my God. Even with the furniture inside, that's just looking amazing. This kitchen with the marble countertops, sorry. Marble countertops with the wood grain counters, the bar stools. What's it say over here? Premium coffee, the best quality. I'm not too big on coffee. I like iced coffee. I don't like drinking hot stuff. Yo, this house is amazing. It fits well just for a farmer. Got the bed up here. Got all the stuff for the mods and stuff. Got the bathroom right here. The bathtub looks uncomfortable and looks a little nasty. It's not my bathtub. I borrowed it. Got the bed right there. Yeah. This is me back in the day when I was out there farming. You know what I mean? Out there getting all the cattle and everything together. This is me right here. That's my Uncle Bo right there. Look at this. That's a beautiful picture. Look good for carpet. It looks really, really good. So a lot of these fences right here you can open up. So we gotta pull something out of there. They're really, really cool. Well, you put them back in together and it doesn't really look like they're, you know, one of them type of fences. What kind of PC do I have? I mean, it's not something that I can actually name that you would be able to buy. I mean, I did buy it pre-built, but I did a lot of extra stuff to it. But I bought my PC off of Amazon. It has an i9 processor. It's technically called AS Rock Fana Gaming 4. It's an i9 processor, 3.5 terabyte worth of hard drive, 36 gigabytes of RAM. The Zotac Gaming 4090 graphics card. Bob Ross. Well, we got all of our fields planted. We made this field custom. So this was just nothing but nothing but grass. We turned it into a cornfield. Then we have 2 wheat fields over here. So once that corn gets growing and that wheat gets growing, we should be making some good money because we have 3 big fields. And in the future, I'm going to probably buy this field because it's going to be another large field. But thank you all for coming by and watching. Thank you all so much. Big shout out to Alexis and also AJ. Big shout out to AJ and every single one of you watching. Speezy, one of our sponsors. Got Evely Perez. Evely Perez, shout out to you. Thank you all for coming by and watching. Y'all stay blessed, stay safe out there. We'll see you all in the next one.